fascist regime is being normalized. And they say
again,
that
we're here at Berkeley at Spruill Hall, and yeah, this is going down. So one of these. Behind me is Spruill Hall here at Berkeley, UC Berkeley, and behind me here we've got a bunch of people gathered ahead of a new Patriot prayer rally, which is to take place shortly with Joey Gibson and Kyle Chapman, aka Bass Stickman. And so I'm gonna flip it around and put it to them.
Little boy. And we say hello again, little boy. I want a fascist America. And people who believe with their hearts that you have to do something to put your body on the line, your voice on the line. Need to come out on November 4th. Need to stand with the people who choose fascism. Need to join with thousands, millions to say no. And this nightmare must end. This Trump and justice must go.
Y'all see what's happening here? Y'all see what's happening here? Let me say something real quick. Y'all see what's happening?
So we've got the police flanking this side, and over here there's plenty more. Got a whole flank of cops up this way. Got the big sticks out.
You were BFFs with Hitler in 1939. You were BFFs with Hitler in 1939. I'm talking. I started first. I started first.
Who wants to spy on all immigrants?
Let me go.
Shut the hell up.
See? Free speech. I pledge allegiance. He won't let me talk. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God.
Don't touch me. Don't touch
with
me.
liberty and justice for all.
All they can do is
pledge allegiance.
Don't succumb to their tactics.
No touching.
Come up here and help.
All they can do is
back off.
Come here and help.
All these people can do is blindly obey the flag and pledge allegiance.
What can you do?
Look, everyone out here
What can you
that's
do?
disgusted by what Trump is doing.
What's your penalty
Everyone
for
out
false
here
accusation?
that's disgusted.
What's your
by
penalty for false
police
accusation?
murder after murder.
When they come over and start chanting.
I started first. I walked up together. We walked up together.
I'm just saying right now, you're losing the moral. You're losing the moral high ground.
The high ground. We walked up together. We walked up together. We're one group.
Then just
We refuse fascism.
We refuse fascism. We refuse communism also.
National Day to
We walked up together as one group.
We need to drive out the Trump
We walked
regime
together as one
like we
group.
have to drive these fascists off the campus. They're here to intimidate us. They're here to tell you you should be afraid and that you shouldn't stand up. But if you care about black lives, if you care about immigrants and Latino lives, if you care about trans lives, then you have to stand up to them. You have to stand up and put your voice and your bodies on the gears and say, no, I am not going to stand silent. November 4th, we pledge to come out in the streets and make this nightmare end. To drive out this Trump-Pence regime. You should join with us. Refuse fascism on November 4th.
What's your evidence?
Once and for all.
What's your evidence?
We cannot allow these transphobes and white supremacists and terrorists. You people are terrorists. You drove a car into a demonstration of people
You're
and
hallucinating.
murdered Heather Heyer.
Oh my
They
God.
attacked students. They put professors on blast and doxed them and called them terrorists so that people are afraid to raise their voices. Well, I'm not afraid to raise my voice. And I'm going to stand here on the steps of Sprout and say,
every time you talk.
I refuse to
You
live
falsely
in a
accuse.
fascist America.
You
And on
falsely
November
accuse.
4th, all people
We
of
want a
conscience
justice
need to
system for
stand
communists.
against these
We want a
barbarians,
hey,
these
hey,
fascists, these terrorists, and say no.
Hey.
In the
Hey, don't
name of
push.
humanity,
Don't push.
we refuse
Do not push. Don't push. Don't push.
He pushed me first.
Doesn't matter.
No KKK, no
No
fascist
Antifa.
USA.
I pledge allegiance to
No
the flag.
KKK, no
United States
fascist
of America.
USA. No Trump. No KKK, no fascist USA. No Trump. No KKK, no fascist USA.
1939, they were
No
the
Trump. No KKK, no fascist
Hitler was the
USA.
USA.
No Trump. No KKK, no fascist USA. No Trump. No KKK, no fascist USA. No Trump. No KKK.
Hey, sir, do you want to tell me what you were trying to say?
Yeah, I was just telling them the truth that 1939, the communists and the fascists, the Nazis, signed a non-aggression compact. And then they got stabbed in the back in 1941, and they're still pissed off. Refuse fascism isn't about anything but revolutionary communism. And they're just using psychology to create diversions.
And what do you think is driving this? Why are they doing this?
Because there's complicity within the corrupt institutions of this university.
So you think the university is teaching them to be RevComs, revolutionary?
Well, I don't know. I don't know. Why didn't they open that door when that blonde gal was banging on the door for her life on February? That's why I'm out here. I'm out here to protect the students from mental virus of communism.
So when you say that, are you talking about the Antifa or Antifa?
It's all related. These guys, see, it's revcom.us, and then it has a bunch of different organizations under it. What happened was Acorn failed, which President Obama was a national trainer for before, when he was a community activist. Unfortunately, so that failed. That whole Acorn thing fell apart, and they had to create a new model, and the new model was obfuscation. So revcom.us, BAM, Antifa, Refuse, all this stuff is the same. It's just the revolutionary communism. Since Sarah Taylor's their number 2, she promised to debate me and ran away.
All right. So is this the postmodernist thought? Is that
I don't know what your postmodernist is. I'm talking English.
Okay.
No Trump, no KKK, no fascist. No Antifa, no Trump, no KKK, no fascist USA. No Trump, no KKK, no fascist USA. No Antifa, 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 no KKK, no fascist USA. No Trump, we are refused fascism.
And we want an end to all of this.
Yeah, you are like
All of this USA first.
Hispanics, you want to end that?
And these Donald Trump fascists. And these anti-immigrant scum.
You're racist.
And these fascist immigrant haters. On November 4th. Join us in the streets.
Want to say your thoughts?
Yeah.
Any thoughts?
That's a huge step up from beating the shit out of each other.
Joey.
Hey,
How you doing?
how's it
Want to say your thoughts?
No, just enjoying America. Look at this. We got people with all these different beliefs here in one spot. No violence is what it's all about. I don't care what they have to say as long as we just don't punch each other.
Right
so
on.
this is awesome.
Shouting at each other very politely.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
All
a huge improvement.
Well, we'll continue our conversation from yesterday at some point, I
Sure.
hope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
that was you. Okay.
That
cool.
was me, yeah.
Hey, were you in Cleveland for the RNC?
Yeah.
Handing out flowers?
I was.
I remember you. I saw
Cool.
you. Alex Jones came in there, and you started kind of like arguing with him on your bullhorn.
Yep.
I remember that. You're handing out flowers.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember you.
Good times.
That's awesome.
Cool.
This is all we want. It's all we want. We can disagree like this with no violence. This is America. Eventually, we'll decide to sit down and negotiate, meet somewhere in the middle. Hopefully.
I am so happy right
Cool.
now. If you look
Good
around, you
ideas
have all
will
these
drive
people
out bad ideas.
preferably yes. Different point of views. This is what it's all about. And no one is throwing punches. No one
Put your body on the gear.
Got any thoughts? Want to say anything? Want to say anything? Want to say anything? Say anything?
To what?
I don't know. What's going on?
Just demonstrating.
All right. Want to say anything? No. All right.
No KKK, no fascist USA. No Trump. No KKK, no fascist USA. No Trump. No KKK, no fascist USA. How's the homeless? You're the sick.
My check. My check. My check. My check.
My check.
I am a proud American.
I am a proud American.
I am a UC alumna.
I am a UC alumna.
I love learning.
I love learning.
I love universities.
I love universities.
And above all, I love the truth.
I love the truth.
That is what I'm out here for.
That is what I'm out here for.
All I want to say to the students here is,
All I want to say to the students here is,
learn.
learn.
Check communism.
Check your facts.
Read your history.
Read your history.
We have been here before.
We have been here before.
There is no need to relearn all history's lessons.
To relearn all history's lessons.
Don't take my word for it.
Don't take my word for it.
Don't take their word for it.
Don't take their word for it.
Don't take anybody's word for it.
Don't take anybody's word for it.
Just learn and think.
Just learn and think.
And I think if you do, you will realize what a dangerous path we're on.
What a dangerous path we're on.
And how for humanity and our green earth.
Anything to say?
Nope.
All right. What's up, man?
Another day. How you doing today?
Yeah. All right. Want to say anything?
Yeah. Actually, I think it's a big divide and conquer strategy.
Yeah.
I don't want YouTube views. I don't want hits. I just want to spread the truth that fighting in the streets, it's not going to solve nothing.
Yeah. Well,
They advertise the motto, order out of chaos. Also, divide and conquer is one of their strategies, and this is a part of that plan to bring in the police state everyone fears, the martial law. Well, without people fighting in the streets, they can't usher that martial law in. What did you want to say?
Oh, I was just saying I saw your YouTube video from yesterday.
Okay, yeah, man. I once again, I don't want views, I don't want hits. I just want to share the peaceful message that, man, there's really a bigger enemy that's pulling the strings of both political parties. And it's the same entity. So,
It's called money.
that's it. The money powers. In fact, it's the very same money powers Jesus took a whip and chased out of the temple in Jerusalem. Part of the big reason he was crucified.
Tell me more about that one.
Well, I know if Jesus was here today, he'd be standing with the homeless, with the broken, with the prostitutes, the drug addicts. He said it's very, very hard for a rich to enter the kingdom of heaven. He said it's easier to get a camel through the eye of a needle than for the rich to enter heaven.
Indeed, I believe the gates have happened, but the sentiment is actually absolutely true. And any last thoughts?
My last thoughts are I want to see these people up here and the people down here, everyone talking together, not yelling at each other, not fighting, but sit down and challenge each other's beliefs. I mean, we're on a college campus. I graduated from trade school, so it was more about a trade than UC Berkeley. But this is where people come to have their beliefs challenged, to learn. And man, let this be a lesson. Not a division. That's why I'm out here. Thank you for coming out here from whichever viewpoint you have and just recording non-biased and sharing that with the world.
I do what I can. Tell me your name again.
Anon Medic on YouTube. That's also my Twitter.
That's right.
The name is Casey.
Casey. Cool. Thanks, man.